Hello, yes, hello. Welcome to another video where I talk about something I just found out. Today we are gonna talk about uh, moral alignment. Uh, and what does moral alignment mean? It means this. Basically, this is a chart of what your moral alignment is. So uh, there's about nine right here. You have a lawful good, a lawful neutral, a lawful evil, and then you have the neutrals, which are good, a true neutral, and an evil neutral, and followed by the last type, which is chaotic people, chaotic good, neutral, and evil. So today we are gonna talk about all these, yes, and maybe at the end of the video we will talk about what Lazi falls into. So let's go. Let's move on to the video. Okay, first let's talk about what lawful good is. Based on my own thinking, lawful good means people who actively strive to uphold justice, virtue, and order. You know, kind of like those Superman movies, superheroes that yeah. And then lawful good people believe in world systems and institutions, institutions such as governments, and they generally want a harmonious and prosperous society. They follow rules and regulations and act and uphold good values. And no matter what, they will not kill if possible. You know, like they will always try not to kill. You know, like watching Batman, he always never kills Joker, and yes, that's what those kind is. I'm not saying Batman is lawful good, but I mean that they always want to send the evil people into jail, and they do not kill. Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about neutral good, which I believe most human beings fall into. You know, like so far that's what I witness when I go out into the earth to see to look at the puny humans. Okay, so generally humans, I think, they believe in kindness and compassion. Except for Karens, I guess. And they generally look at both sides of the story. Ignoring, okay, maybe they don't ignore personal bias, but neutral people, they try to listen to both sides. And generally, they want to live in a harmonious and prosperous society, you know. They still follow rules and regulations, living life simply. Yeah. And since they are still good, falling under the good category, they prefer punishment instead of death. Yeah. Now let's talk about the chaotic good, the type of people that fall into this category. One, they believe in their own moral compass, meaning they do whatever is that they believe in. They think from their own values because they are ultimately they are still good, but they still want a harmonious and prosperous society. They still want to live a happy life, I guess. And they still follow rules and regulations. But somehow these kind of people they will take things into their own hands. And this kind of people they prefer punishment, but they can also kill if required. But they would still prefer the punishment side. Yeah. Now let's talk about the neutral types of people. And now we have the lawful neutral, which is they believe highly in order and structure. You know, like if A is A, then you better than well be A. They believe in world systems and institutions such as governments. They also want a society that follows the law. They follow rules and regulations. But lawful neutral people may or may not have good values like, honesty or compassion. Yeah. And they believe that punishment should be meted out by justice systems. Whee! Now let's talk about true neutral type of people. Actually, I think this true neutral is really quite rare because I've never really. Yeah, I just think it's rare because humans generally fall into good or bad. They are not like I don't know true neutral. So true neutral people they look at the good and bad equally, okay? And they believe in laws, but also in their own personal beliefs. Yeah. And to true neutral types of people, the world can burn or it can be sunshine. That's why I said it's really hard to find true neutral type of people because they generally do not care. I guess my bird is a true neutral. Ah, and true neutral people they adapt to situations such as punishment or killing, whatever floats the boat, whichever is better. And then now let's talk about the chaotic neutral type of people. Uh, so these kind of people, they believe wholly in their own personal values and moral compass. Uh, and these kind of people, they really love drama. But they will not go out to actively cause it. And you know where you can find the best drama? It's on Twitter, known as X. The amount of drama I see on there every day is just and things must work out in their favor. So like okay, maybe a little bit like Karens and They do not believe in world systems or rules and regulations. And if you really make them angry or like whatever, punishment is not the way to go, but they want you to suffer. Slow, painful, torturous death kind. Yeah. A simple punishment, going to jail is not enough. You really need to suffer for it. Yeah. And then now let's talk about the evil type of people, humans, which are maybe 10-20% of the population. I don't know. I'm just saying nonsense. Imagine if it's 50%. Oh no, that's terrible. No, 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 no. I think maybe only 5%, 10%, which if you think about it is still a very high number, okay? Imagine the world has billions of people and 5% is what? It maybe in the hundreds, thousands. I don't know. My math fails. Uh, so lawful evil people, they believe in world systems and institutions, such as governments, and they follow rules and regulations, blah 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 blah, blah, whatever, to their own advantage. Now, this kind of people, they have really, really, really strong personal moral values and they act according to it. And this kind of people, they will judge others and make them follow the law no matter what. So it's like a little like those stuck up self-righteous people. Yeah, that's what it means. And for lawful evil kind of people, uh no matter what, there must be some form of punishment or death, either by justice or themselves. Remember that they are evil, but they still subscribe to the notion of uh structure and order. So yeah. And neutral evil kind of people, they believe in own personal values and they follow their own moral compass. They will lie, they will manipulate and make use of laws to their advantage. And these kind of people, when they want something, they will do whatever to get it. As long as others do not affect them, they will not actively go out to seek drama. And because they are still evil, death is the only way. But it doesn't have to be slow, torturous death. As long as they die, I guess. Painless or torturous, as long as they die, just die. And lastly, this is the last one, is chaotic evil people. This kind of people, oh my god, you definitely do not want to meet them. Avoid at all costs. Please never, I hope you never see one of them in your life, because a goodbye. These kind of people, they cause chaos and destruction wherever they go. And these kind of people, they really have no sense of moral compass. They literally want the world to burn. If someone is not suffering, then someone has to suffer. They love to see people suffer in pain and spread fear. Uh, they do it for fun, and don't ask me why. I'm definitely not a chaotic evil, so I cannot explain to you. And no matter what, people must die. They must die. in a slow, torturous death, you know. And just a simple death will not cut it. They must die no matter what. Suffer, be in pain. Okay, now we are moving on to the part where uh, we guess, you guess what moral alignment I belong in. What do you think? Do you think Laji is a lawful person, or do you think that Laji is a neutral person? Maybe chaotic? What do you think? In order to help you form your opinion, I will give you some hints. One, Lazi is really, 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 really lazy. So I really love to do my own thing. I don't really care about other people's opinions. And I really, really hate being tied down by rules and regulations. You know, that's why I ran away from my village. They were just forcing me to do a lot of things. So in the end, I ran away. I ran away and I came to Earth. And Lazi follows her own values and moral compass. So that means I believe in being kind, but only to people who deserve it. And as for my moral compass, maybe I'm neutral. I don't I don't lean towards either the good or bad. And then the next hint for you is, as long as it doesn't affect me, I believe that people should be meted out by the justice system. If they did something wrong, you know, like if they killed someone or whatever, uh, then they should go to jail. But you know, I still don't really, I don't want them to uh, be taught cruel, tortured cruelly. Yeah, that's and the last hint uh that you will have is that I will use my magic powers to make others suffer. You know, if they try to make me unhappy or upset. So yeah, that's it. That's all the hint you get. That's all the hint you get to determine what I am. So what do you think? What do you think Lazi falls into, huh? Am I lawful? And am I neutral? Or am I evil? What? Am I evil? And then what do you think? Tell me in the comments. And also, what about you? What do you fall into? Tell me. I want to know. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye. Bye. Okay. Goodbye. Stop watching now. Why are you still watching? Huh? Faster leave a comment and tell me what you think I am. Okay? Bye bye.